probably don't really want that there. So we'll just put a little polysporin on there and a little bit of gauze, so you can just take it off. Like I said, if it stays on for 24 hours, leave it on, and then you can shower onto it, even by tomorrow night. It doesn't have to be 24 hours.
What about as far as work? If the polysporin comes?
My work is it can be very dirty.
Dirty and dusty?
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll get nurses to put that same Rambo headband that you had on and leave that on with the polysporin and the gauze. Should be enough. If you want, I'll give you a day or two off work. That's no problem, but some people want to work because they don't get paid if they don't work.
You should have sick days, Cole.
Yeah, I'll give you no for a couple of days. It's probably not a bad idea. If it's,
or if he did want to go, maybe some gauze that could wrap up before he goes to work.
Yeah, we'll get the nurses to put the headband back on for you.
Or maybe you should just
leave it on overnight.
at least take a day off.
Yeah.
It's probably not a bad idea, but I guess that's some people want to work.
It's a lot more stitches than I thought.
Because we want it to come together nice. I can just throw probably 4 or 5 stitches in, but
yeah, then you
together
don't
nicer when you
have
do
like the droopy stroke eyebrow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the surface, and the deep ones we don't count because you don't need to worry about it. But there's 3 deep ones, so
7.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do?
Lucky number 7.
I'm oozing a little bit here, so I'm just gonna get you to put a little bit of pressure on it. Otherwise, it came together okay.